In this video, we're going to look at USC and their shallow sting concept. We've seen Lincoln Riley run this play quite a bit. He's got some variations from this past year that are pretty similar, but some stuff that really haven't seen, but obviously he likes his concept as far as these deep crossers. Right here in this first look, you got your back, you got some motion here going to the flats. Basically what you're talking about when you're going shallow sting is there's some kind of two verticals, double post right here, and you've got somebody coming across and they're going deep into that voided area. The back's probably going to check out, go to the flats somehow to try to high-low this outside linebacker. So when you go vertical, you're hoping to take that corner, take the safeties off, all that, and then whenever he comes here, goes vertical. Now you're high-lowing this outside linebacker with some sort of a flat threat out of the backfield or possibly with motion or something like that. But right here, we'll take a look at it. As you see, there's that motion. He came over here from trips, turned into a 2x2 set. He's going wide right here. You can see 4 coming across right there, shallow. And he's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to try to get over the top of everything. As you're looking at it, again, you're getting a vertical here from the outside. He's trying to get across in this back. As soon as the ball is snapped, he's stepping up. Doesn't look like he's really got much of protection, and he's getting out to high-low that backer. So right there, you're seeing a collision here by this outside backer. Then he knows that they're playing zone, which obviously this is a great zone beater. It's also a man beater if you can run away from him. But right here, this outside backer is going to try to run to the flats. And when that happens, Caleb Williams buys just enough time right there, steps up, and is able to throw it to that deep cross. You see how he's gotten into that voided area. And right here, even the corner came off. He didn't quite run with that vertical. But as you can see with this flat threat, there's the backer. And then there's a corner kind of hanging out here in no man's land. But with that ball, with so much pace to it, able to beat him in that void because that safety had gotten ran off by the sliding outside receiver. So we'll look at a few more ways that they ran this as far as getting those deep crosses and how they looked at it this past year with a few things that are a little bit different. They didn't do at Oklahoma because they obviously love this concept, love getting across the field, and it's created a lot of explosive plays for Lincoln Riley and his offense through the years. And this year's no exception in his first year at USC. Here's a look right here out of a squeeze formation. Again, changing up the formation, doing the same stuff. You're getting some kind of double post, verticals, running an out. He's coming across, going to that deep alley. Check down right there. So as you see it played, verticals, he's pressing the thing vertical to go to the out. He's coming across right here, shallow, boom, puts his foot in the ground, trying to go to that second level. There's the back getting out. There's no blitz. I don't know if he's check swinging right here, but he looks like he's looking at these backers for if they blitz, might have to pick him up. But he's getting out right there, being a viable option. And right here, as you're looking at Williams, he sees that everybody's getting a lot of depth, getting a little bit of pressure, which is not great. The only rush 4, this right tackle is getting beat right there off the edge. But right there, Williams felt it. Said, hey, I got a free completion right here. Check it down to die. Easy completion. You see these guys getting a lot of depth, trying to keep from getting beat with that sting. Obviously, this is a concept that Lincoln Riley's run a ton. But right there, getting the ball in space again, they have to come up and tackle, and 10-yard gain there for SC. This look right here is just a little bit different concept. You're getting a post right there, trying to take this corner, hopefully hold this safety as well. You're getting actually getting an out here from number 2, and you're getting a sting in that area. So again, you're running somebody off, and then you're getting a high-low here. They actually leave the back in here to help protect 6-man box. So right there, good fake across. There's no blitz, so it's not like he's checking out. It looks like he's trying to help with those D linemen. And right here, as you see, coming across shallow, this guy outside, he just runs maybe a vertical read on the outside, but he's going shallow. He actually gets over the top of that linebacker. Then he just continues to run into that avoided area. Caleb Williams gives it a little bit of ground. This is why he's pretty special right here. He actually gives ground, throwing this thing off his back foot. Good pocket presence. He knows that this guy's getting beat a little bit. Just give ground. All you got to do, all pocket movement is buying enough time so you can get the ball out accurately. And that's what he does right here on that deep cross. And you can see as you're rolling it back, here's that out. And you can see these guys had kind of hung on it. They had stayed low. Everybody's gone over the top. There's the corner. There's the safety with that post. Nobody left in that giant voided area for that deep crosser. So right there, huge play against obviously a good defense. They ended up winning the Pac-12. But right there, finding a way. They changed up their shallow sting just a little bit. Instead of the flat coming from the back, it came from the slot receiver right here. 6 foot in the ground, he's going out. He thinks he's got it guarded, so he feels good. And then the guy gets over the top of him right there with that sting route. So another interesting change up right there from Lincoln Riley and SC from this past year. This look right here, you're getting the shallow sting from Addison. You're getting verticals right here on the outside. And looks a lot like a play that Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin have ran in the past. And we have a video on this, but they're actually pulling their guard right here, trying to get these guys to step down. He's going to fake across and he's getting to the flat. So again, trying to run that corner, safety off right there with those verticals. And then right there, you're going to try to high-low with Addison, get to that deep area right there where you typically would on a corner. And you got a flat right there. So basically you're getting to a smash with verticals out there to run guys off. So right here, there's the puller. There's the fake cross. These guys run vertical. Addison, as soon as the ball snaps, he's going right at that backer. And you see, boom, puts his foot in the ground. He's going vertical, trying to get into that voided area. Back's getting out to high-low. But on this play right here, Caleb Williams is able to step up through it. Takes off running, gets about 18 to 20 yards. Obviously, anytime you have a quarterback that can just take off and make the defense play a little bit less aggressively on the front, they're just playing to contain instead of rush, that obviously can help your offense. And obviously on this play, create an explosive play for USC. And again, one of those ways that if you can throw the ball, and then also you got a guy that's dynamic there on the backside with your quarterback, it's going to be one of those things where they're going to have to play a lot more vanilla. Keep their eyes on the quarterback, keep their eyes on the backfield, which can obviously help the passing game. I thought this was a pretty interesting look because it's literally the same play as the one that they ran against UCLA earlier. Just now, the fullback, instead of being right here, he's split out into empty. Tailback, instead of being here, faking across and then going to the flats, he's here and he comes across. So right here, you're going vertical. He's actually blocking right here. He's going to the flats, and he's running the sting right there. So really just an empty, running the same thing that they ran out of Twins. You can see 6 going shallow right there, right at the line of scrimmage, maybe 1 or 2 yards deeper. There's the fullback. He stepped in. He's taking care of that defensive end, helping the quarterback out. 6-man protection right there. These guys are running vertical on that. And as you're looking at it, these guys, they zone it off. He puts his hands on now. He's looking for something coming back across. There's the flat. There's 6, and you can see Williams getting so much depth on this one. He actually snaps the ball. He's at about 10 to 12 yards deep by the time he throws it. And right there you can see there's the flat. There's the backer down on him. Safety and everybody running, trying to get across the field. Obviously with that momentum, he's able to outrun them. Not quite as deep as they typically are, but right there probably broke it a little bit shallow. I don't know if there's a safety over the top of it, but really good throw and catch right there on that shallow sting at an empty. Just a little bit of a variation, just putting people in different alignments, but still running the same concept, still throwing and catching right there on those crossers. It'd be really hard to guard this thing coming across the field, even if you're a man-to-man. A guy running full speed all the way across the field with plenty of time there for the quarterback as far as the protection is concerned. So I thought this was a really interesting look, really interesting way to run this play. And SC obviously trying to change things up so it's not stagnant, just getting a few different formations, run the same stuff. This is a look here at a 3-by-1, faking across, they actually pull their guard again for the protection of it. The single receiver is going vertical, you're getting your shallow sting here, but this thing looks a little bit different. It looks like he comes across and he actually opens up like he's running vertical instead of like a corner. So he actually turns to the inside right there running, almost like a slot fade. Right there, I think probably a dig right there from the number 2. And number 3 out here, probably some sort of a basic as well. So you could just read basically 1, and you've got this guy coming across for 2. You can dig all that, and this guy can go to the flats. Obviously, if this guy gets depth or there's any depth right there, you can check it down outside and get off of the direction. But right here, he's looking at it. Safety steps down, sees that guard pull, sees the action. He's going to the flats. You see 16 right here, he's going shallow. Sticks his foot in the ground. He's trying to get over the top right there. A little bit different this time. You can see how he's opening up there instead of opening up like an out or a corner. And right here, Caleb Williams, tight window. That's the safety right here with tight coverage. But really good throw and catch. He has his back turn. 5's able to make the play, get him on the ground. And pretty good coverage, but great catch, great throw. And you can see that window. This is about a foot or less right there. He sticks his hand out, just barely fits in there. Big explosive play. But we'll run that back one more time so you can see what all is there. So you step up, you're looking deep for this post right here. If you don't like it for whatever reason, right there you can see the corner over the top. Now there's your second guy. 5's a little flat-footed. He gets even. So let's set that thing right. There's your check down. And as you see that thrown, there's that dig into that window. That safety or backer, if he's running hard, now you got a chance to possibly hit that dig to replace him into that window. But he didn't have to do it. Threw it deep. Great throw and catch. Big explosive plays for SC. Same play, same game here for SC. Again, you're getting a post. He's coming across shallow, then he's going vertical there. Some sort of a dig, something out here. With the play fake, backs into the flats. You're pulling this guard right there to get those guys to step down. So here it is. There's the guard pulling around. There's the fake. Going vertical. He's going flat right there. So as you see it, a little bit of a fake. These guys are stepping in to protect. 6, he's checking to the swing right there. Get a free rusher. Somebody gets beat. Caleb Williams gets smoked, which is a really good throw. As you're seeing right here, watch his hand. As that ball is getting released, he's getting hit right there in the chest, getting hit on the arm. And he's still able to get enough on it to get into that void for that sting concept. You see, there's the dig. A little bit different coverage right here as far as that's concerned. There's the backer kind of hung, or maybe the safety. Boom, there, and you have a safety corner over the top right there with that single receiver. Now you got 5. Same guy that made the play on the last one had to step up, try to make something happen. Gets shook out of his shoes. He falls down. 16 gets to the end zone right there. Huge play there, and a lot tighter game than most people would have thought. Arizona was a lot better team than they've been recently. And right there, good play there by Williams, finding a way to get that ball out into that open space, and then obviously 16 does the rest, finds a way to get into the end zone for a big play. Here's a look versus Notre Dame. The clip's a little bit cut off, but right here, some sort of a 2x2 set. You're actually getting a slot going out right there. You're getting a post there from the outside. Here's 16. He runs not quite like a corner. He almost runs it like a fade. And as you're looking at it, back is actually going that direction instead of to the front side. So he's going vertical. He actually turns to his inside. And right there you can see 4 checking down. If this backer turns and runs, you can check that thing down to the outside. Barry Caleb Williams really likes it. He has the back turn of that linebacker. So he puts it high where his guy can make a play. And obviously 16 goes up and makes an awesome play. Anytime you have a linebacker and a receiver one-on-one and that linebacker cannot see the football, you're going to have a good chance to make an explosive play. But obviously right here on a 1st and 10, coach is probably saying, hey, that was a really good throw and catch. But right there is your read. This linebacker, he turns and he's running. Check that thing down outside. Give him an opportunity. You don't have to make it as difficult. But we get bailed out right there. 16 making a great play. Williams giving him a chance over the top of that linebacker with his back turned. So an explosive play there for SC. But you can see what they're trying to exploit right there. Again, get to a smash route with a post. So right there you're getting a post, getting an out. And then there's that smash on that linebacker who can't be right there playing zone. Obviously they're trying to run across, trying to play man-to-man, whatever it is. But right there, took advantage of it with their matchup. Big play for SC.